Taco Bell, the dollar gets you access to more. Like the new $1 stacker with lavish layers of seasoned beef and melty cheese. But how can all these layers only cost $1? Something's not stacking up. Is the $1 stacker reserved for a secret society or just anyone with $1? The answer is yes.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I've been talking about this over and over, talking about why you constantly see the mainstream media. You see commercials like Pizza Hut, Progressive. You see late night TV hosts like Stephen Colbert wearing the tinfoil hat, talking about the Illuminati, the Illuminati, the Illuminati. How they've taken something that's true, the Illuminati, which does exist, but is obviously part of a bigger picture that involves the Zionists, the Jesuits, the secret societies, the Freemasons, right? There's lots of branches involved. But they've taken that term and they've made it a trigger word so that when people hear of the Illuminati, they see the pyramid, they think of all of this stuff that makes them laugh because they've been desensitized. So they go, oh, these crazy conspiracy theorists. Yes, they're living in an underground secret world. Oh, all this stuff is going on. Oh, they're going to kill us all. And, everybody has been desensitized from it. This is how they keep the masses dumbed down. And now, what a coincidence, right? Right after Pizza Hut does it, right after Progressive does it, and there's many others out there. Now we see Taco Bell getting desperate with this newest commercial that they have called Belluminati. That's right, Belluminati. Oh, I don't know what that's a reference to. I mean, really, they should focus more instead of making mock commercials which have nothing to do with food. They should at least be focusing on potentially giving anybody who comes to Taco Bell, instead of giving them fake Illuminati stuff and trying to, make fun of it and use the pyramid now in their logo and stuff like that. They should be focusing on giving people Imodium. Because the only thing you get after you eat at Taco Bell, after you have the Nachos Bel Grande or the quesadilla, is the fastest case of the runs that you could possibly imagine. So maybe they should focus on that. But instead, you get this company who's supposed to be making fast food focusing on what? Focusing on this. So we see an old man, he's got these eyes. I guess he's some type of, they're trying to make him look reptilian, or they're trying to make him look, like he's transhuman. They hold the dollar bill up. It scans, you can see, which is showing you, which we talk about, right, with the microchip technology and all this stuff that they have, which everyone's going to have. They scan the dollar bill. You then suddenly see the pyramid, right? And don't forget the Taco Bell logo, which has the 666. If you haven't noticed before, the 666 is right in Taco Bell's logo, as most of these logos are for these companies, right? You see the sideways pyramids inside George Washington's eyes, and then suddenly these people are now in an underground world, right? And we see people who have pyramids drawn on their faces. You can see the pyramid on the wall, the candles, making a mockery of the real sex parties and orgies that these sick pups have all the time, not bringing light to things like child abuse and how these sex parties that they usually have children locked up in cages, right? They just make it look like it's a good time. They use this mountain of quesadillas to make them look like a mountain of pyramids. And they call it the $1 stacker, right? Desensitizing people to all of it. You get this guy with the pyramid drawn right on his face, right? And people just see this stuff and they laugh. They don't realize what they're doing is they're taking something serious and they're using humor and sarcasm to desensitize people from truth. Otherwise, if this stuff wasn't true, why are they constantly talking about it? Why are they shutting channels like mine down? Why are they talking about these things? Because they've been exposed. And they know the only way that they can keep this mind control working is through repetition and using humor to deflect. So you see the all-seeing eye on the wall in the background. Everybody's got hoodies on, right? Oh, it gets a big joke. Like, oh, they wear cloaks and they go underground. Little do these people know who think this is a big joke. If they only knew these people in hoodies who worship the Baphomet, and even then they go, oh, wow, they're worshiping Satan. Yeah, if you saw some of the stuff these people do, including cannibalism and eating babies, you might not think it was so funny then, because I don't find it funny at all. Then you see, oh, let's look closer at the dollar bill. You see the Belluminati, the pyramid, right? And then they make a mockery, of course, to try to be funny with the pyramid. You get beef, cheese, tortilla, all the way up to the all-seeing eye, the capstone, right? And you can see people partying in this bizarre underground party, trying to make it look cool. They showed George Washington holding up, the Jay-Z hand sign, the pyramid hand sign that everybody thinks stands for Rockefeller. I mean, it's a complete joke. They zoom in on it, right? The $1 stacker. And then at the end of the commercial, when they show the all-seeing eye with the inside of the pyramid with the Taco Bell logo, they go, is the $1 stacker reserved for a secret society? And the answer is yes. Oh, this is saying, oh yeah, you can join this secret society too by having the $1 stacker. I mean, it's amazing to me how people just don't see, they see this and they're like, oh, what great marketing, even though it has nothing to do with a taco, really. It has nothing to do with the product of the food. It has nothing to do with them telling you what's in the actual beef. And like I said earlier, they're not talking about giving people Imodium or Pepto-Bismol with every meal, which is really something they should focus on doing, because I think I speak for everybody out there that's had Taco Bell before. I mean, if you don't have toilet paper in the car or right by your side, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. Some people have to go in there wearing a diaper. That's another story for another day. I mean, look at this, folks. Look at this. This is it's a common theme that we're seeing, right? This is repetition being used through humor, like I always talk about. This is the stuff, whether you realize it or not, when you sit there and you go, I can't wake up my mom, I can't wake up my dad. This is the reason why. Because this is subliminal programming. Your parents are seeing this, your girlfriend's seeing this, your boyfriend's seeing this. They might see it on a level and just laugh and think it's goofy, but it's storing in their memory bank. They're seeing the signs, they're seeing the symbols. They're being told that, oh, it's a big joke. The underground secret society for the Taco Bell, for the special Taco Bell $1 stacker. And then when people hear about this stuff, they immediately dismiss it because of the programming that they've been put through. And if people only understood that mind control was real, they do this for a reason. They're not doing it to go, let's make a cool commercial and make everybody laugh. That's how we're going to market our $1 stacker. You better stack your toilet paper if you're getting a $1 stacker. I'll tell you that much. The same stuff, day in, day out. They don't stop. They continue to do it. And the reason behind it is because they know the effects that it has on the masses. They know that by doing this, they dismiss this kind of stuff. And if they only knew this stuff that they dismiss and they laugh at, if they only knew what really was going on, that these secret societies are real, that all I have to do is look in their town and find a Freemason lodge. And they go, oh, well, that's not a big deal. They're just a bunch of guys that get together and they go bowling. Oh, yeah? Open up some of the books they read. Look at some of the creepy rituals these grown men do, like get in their tighty-whitey underwears, blindfold each other, and hold swords to their throats, and take an oath swearing to secrecy. And then they're told that Lucifer is God, and then they're told they're here to control us and be our controllers. Oh yeah, it's a big joke, right? And everyone goes, oh, what's the big deal? Look in the mirror. They go, I'm not under control. Let them say whatever they want. You're not under control? How's that 50-hour-a-week job going? Working so you could have a house that you don't own that the bank owns? That sounds great. Called slavery. Modern day slavery. Nobody has any capability of farming, of doing things with their hands, things that would be able to keep them alive when the government decides to pull the plug. Well, I know how to do sales. Oh, you do? I can pick up the phone and I can call somebody and I can sell them this here walking stick. Oh, really? Great. What else can you sell? Well, I could sell them this sweat. Oh, that's going to get you real far. You'll be the first one shot in the battlefield because you'll be useless. People can't grow. People can't build. Because they're busy being slaves inside of a matrix that they're told, oh, work hard, play harder. Oh, yeah, you got to just chase your dream. Work harder. Stay late as you can, making those phone calls that are pointless and meaningless to people to try to sell them crap they don't need. And it goes for all professions, really. I'm not saying every job or anything out there is useless, but let's be realistic about the common people in the matrix and what they do for a living. The pointlessness, the slave jobs that they have. So they look at it and they go, they aren't controlling or doing anything because they can't look in the mirror because they're so prideful. They don't realize they already are slaves in this system. They've created a system of slavery and we're all part of it. You know why? Because we let them control everything. Oh, we're going to tax you on your land. Huh? I thought I bought the land. Yeah, but we still technically own it, so we're going to tax you. But I thought I owned it. Yeah, you do, but we own it too. That makes no sense. None of it does. We should never be in this spot. That's what gets me out. We should never be where we are now. If our forefathers, if our great-grandparents, you can look at the baby boomers in the mirror, you can look at the generation before. They're the ones who put us in this spot because they got spoiled. You could be bagging groceries and be a homeowner back then. Ah, yes, let's go to the movies for a nickel. Hey, everybody can do everything. Let's be distracted by all this pointless crap. Right? Then they spoil their kids, then the next generation, and then now nobody knows what to do. People go to college, they can't even get jobs. They have everything set in place. The industrial age started all this, really, to get it put in place. And now we're stuck here. Instead of waking people up, people are just obsessed with the system. They don't believe in mind control. They love it. Well, I don't. What's the catchphrase for Taco Bell? Live Mas. Should change it to live running, because you'll be running to the toilet after going to that place. Unbelievable, folks. More of the same. In plain sight, desensitizing, and nobody sees it. They think it's a big joke. Well, the joke's going to be on them at some point. And they realize how stupid they were while they were here on Earth, what idiots they were, what zombies they were. It's a complete disgrace. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.